What's up? In this video, I'd like to share a few weightlifting principles for the beginners. Whether or not you want to gain muscles, to lose weight, or to build strength in weightlifting, you have to get your movement right in order to do any exercise in the gym. So these 4 essential movements, I believe that can actually help you to train full body, which is the push, pull, squat, and bend over. So get it right. Focus on compound movement. Compound movement means any exercise that involves more than one joint. Let's take bench press as example. If you do bench press, you're moving your shoulder and your elbow. So this is compound movement. When you do squat, you're moving your hip, you're bending your knee, and yes, this is also a compound movement. So focus on that. What exercise you can go through is bench press for the push, incline press, and shoulder press. This will improve your anterior muscles, which is the chest and the shoulder. For pull, you can do rowing, bend over row, or seated row, and lat pull. This will improve your back. For bend over, practice how to hinge. If you don't know how to hinge, you're gonna have a hard time on squatting and doing any bend over work. So hinge, H-I-N-G-E, can help you to move your hip more efficient and maintain a neutral back during a squat. So hip hinge, and last of all, the king of all exercise, squat. You can't miss this because when you train squat, you actually improve your kinetic chain, your strength. There's so much more, you see. So get it right, and now you know the exercises to practice. Next is the repetitions. For beginners, I suggest you to do around 15 repetitions to 25 repetitions. By doing this, it's more to muscular endurance. You must first practice the technique, and by doing this high repetition, it's good to improve your endurance level. You have a better endurance level, you can sustain a better form. So keep practicing this. You have to register the mind. Keep doing this over time. You'll get familiar with it. Okay? So for the rest time, I would say rest around 2 minutes to 3 minutes is good, as long as you get your energy back. Try not to rest around like 5 to 10 minutes. That's ridiculous. Yeah, by the time you finish your home workout, that's gonna be like 3 hours. It's too long. Okay? So for the intensity, how heavy you should lift, go back to the repetitions. If anything you can't perform above like 10 repetitions, then it's too heavy. It's very obvious it's too heavy for you. Forget about muscle building for now. You want to get a technique right. Do somewhere around the weights where you can do 15 to 20 reps, adjusting yourself. Always start with the lightest one. And over time, as you progress, as you get stronger, and if let's say you're bench pressing 20 kilo, next month 20 kilo, you can easily do like 30 reps. It's obviously light. So it's time to add the weights, maybe like 25 kilo. If 25 kilo you can easily do 25 reps and above, then add the weight again. Work somewhere around 15 to 25 reps, and this is how you find your own intensity. Okay, here is another interesting question, which is, should you train a full body training or a split training? For beginners, you do full body training because 1 to 2 exercise for one muscle group is good enough. So you still have time to do other parts, so just do it. Over time, as you get fitter, you might need more exercise on, let's say chest for example, you need around 4 to 5 exercise for chest exercise. Then I don't think you can cover whole full body in one training session, and this is why you need to split your training. I would say do it, train at least like 4 to 5 months and see. If you're progressing very fast, then you can slowly progress to a split training, like training 2 to 3 muscle group a day. Okay, but first of all, start with full body training.